That's the difference. You go look at these guys, like earlier today, I was just watching LeBron and how he prepares just for a game.
Right.
Bro gets there like 4 or 5 hours early. He's in there stretching. He's in there doing all his little ball things. He's warming up, goes out to the court, plays before the crowd even gets there, comes back, does more warm-up stuff. And like, that's what he does every single game. And that's why he is 40-something years, I think he's 40 now, 40 years old. And the dude's never had any significant injuries because he does all the little things, right? So these guys come in, they want to hit chest day. It's like, okay, come in, but make sure you're doing your rear delt exercises. Make sure you're getting everything around these big muscles prepared for you to come in and have an intense workout. So
a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people just come in and, you know, my coach has my plan set out for me, right? He has my exercises in there. And you just, once it's that easy, you could just get into the habit of going through the motions. But you got to come in and target. If you're not feeling it, like, change it up. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out or talk to them or, I don't know, just do something different until you can feel the muscle or figure it out how it works for you, right?
That's the biggest thing. I think a lot of guys will come in, they have a routine, right? And I hear all the time, I'll give them a routine. I'm like, you don't have to use my routine. But understand, this is the guidelines and this is what I want you to do. Now you decide what works best for you. Because I could come in and tell you, hey, hit that incline machine. You might do it and not feel it. But you might go on the other incline machine that's over there and you do it and you're like, ooh, I feel that way more. All right, do that machine. Don't stick to the one that your coach necessarily says. Stick to what helps you the best. If you're doing an incline press, and that's the best exercise you do and you feel that the most and you're sore the next day, stick to that. Stick to what feels best. And that's the biggest thing is the feeling of working out. You got to be really good and in tune with that.
And that's another thing about having a coach. A lot of people, I was the biggest advocate for not having a coach. Granted, I did learn over time, but one of the things I would say about having a coach and why people, if you want to take this sport serious, you're going to need a coach. Is because to have that, like you're going to come in here, it's been days where I would come in and I'm like, I would always freestyle. So I'd just come in and start, oh, I feel like doing this, but sometimes you just don't feel like doing anything. It's good to have that laid out or somebody to tell you what you need to do. Because if you just come in and try to willy-nilly it every time, you're gonna kind of be lost. You're not tracking anything. It's a bunch of shit that you can just lose track of, or if you're just doing it by yourself.
The best people in the world all have coaches. LeBron has a coach, right? He's got multiple coaches. He doesn't just have one coach. Tiger Woods has coaches. UFC fighters have coaches. There's nobody at the highest level that doesn't have a coach. Every single one of them do. But the main thing is like, no matter what your coach tells you to do, if you don't come in and put the work in, it don't matter what kind of plan. I could give you the A+ plan and tell you eat this, work out like this, and if you don't apply it and you don't use it, look, it's not gonna work. You're not gonna see nothing.
You're not gonna see anything.
It's up to you at the end of the day. You could have, I've seen guys be with the best coaches, Ariel, Omar, you know, some of these guys like Hani, and they go out there and they don't do well because they're not putting in they think someone's just gonna hold your hand. Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand when it comes to fitness. You gotta come in here, you gotta put the work in, and you gotta, it's every day. It's not, oh, I feel good this week.
Might, if you pay them enough, they'll probably hold your hand. But nobody's paying that dollar.
Let me tell you, some guys do have people to hold their hand and do everything for them. It was funny, when I was watching that thing, Anthony Edwards had, his uncle was packing all his clothes for him, right? You're gonna have some people that are gonna do stuff like that and pack your stuff and load your weight, but at the end of the day, when you get under that weight, it's you and you only.
It's all you.
So if you give out and you had 3 more in the tank and you only did 2, that's on you, and you're only gonna go so far because the other guy, he's gonna go all the way. Like, I know when I was competing, I would have ran through a wall. I would have done whatever it took. You told me take my finger off to win the show, I would have done it, I swear to God. Like, that's how much I wanted it. And now I've set my life up where I own my own gym and everything's been great, but you gotta bust your ass in here. Simple as that.